Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we are looking at my monthly visitor, and yes, my monthly visitor has come a lot this month. It's because DC Comic Books, Discount Comic Book Service had some sort of disruptions. I think it's just the company shipping comics. So I've been getting them. I got 3 of them in 3 weeks, which is always nice because I love comic books. So this is Gargoyles Dark Ages. This is written by the original creator of Gargoyles. I like the first couple of issues. This I haven't read yet. This is a spin-off of the olden days, the Dark Ages. But I got to say that the new series is on the chopping block because it is just, racism is bad. Don't you agree that racism is bad? Yes, Gargoyle. Racism is bad. Enough of that. Enough. Okay, this is Usagi Yojimbo. This is Ice and Snow Part 2 of 5. One of my favorite comics every month. I absolutely look forward to getting this comic every month. It's without a doubt one of my favorites. And this character of Jet, oh my god, he's just so creepy and terrifying. He's this demon that even Usagi is afraid of. Like he consistently beats him whenever they fight, but he doesn't kill him for whatever reason. But and then to make matters worse, he has this like creepy little niece that hangs out with him. Count Dante, excuse me. This is issue number 4. This is like a based on history, but fictionalized and embellished account of Count Dante. Count Dante, if you remember the old school comics, he had those ads of, in the comics, the deadliest man alive in the Black Dragon Fighting Society. So this is just taking that, I guess kayfabe is the only way to describe it, and making a story about it. I love this so much. I can't wait to read this. Unnatural Order. I don't know why I ordered it, other than it just looked cool. It looks like some barbarian fantasy, so RJ from the Fourth Age has piqued my interest or rekindled my interest in barbarian fantasy. This is Panya, issue number 4 of The Mummy's Curse. This is a character from Hellboy comics, a spin-off. I talk about this every month. I'm a Hellboy fanboy. Sorry about this glare. I'm a fanboy, just super fan. So anything Hellboy related, I pick up. What is this? Oh, Count Dante number 5. I thought it was over at 4. Good. It keeps going. Good. Another comic to read and enjoy. Gru in the Wild. I know it's embarrassing, but I'm like 4 or 5 series behind. So I think it's like going on 10 years of Gru comics that I'm behind. I gotta get all my Gru comics and read them. The Rocketeer. I always had a love for this character. I love the movie. I don't know, am I the only one who loved the movie? And I really like this character. So there's like a bunch of series of miniseries. So here's some more stuff. Geiger, Ground Zero, issue number 1. This is Jeff Johns and Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. When Jeff Johns and Gary Frank team up to make a series, you just get it. It doesn't matter what they're writing about and drawing about. They're just 2 absolute masters of their craft. And I just have to laugh because this is just DC shooting himself in the foot. Jeff Johns had asked DC to oh no, that's not this character, but he has a GI. What's the name of that? GI Robot or something like that. I don't know, but forget it. I'm talking out of my butt. I'm making stuff up. But this is a radioactive character in a high concept fantasy sci-fi world after the apocalypse. It's good. Okay, now I finally got all the issues of Big Game. And I've been avoiding spoilers. This is Mark Millar. I've got to catch up on this because the internet is just raving about this, and I've avoided spoilers. The problem is, I am so far behind on my Mark Millar stuff that Mark Millar stuff. I got to go back and read them all. I really do. Okay, Dungeons and Dragons Fortune Finder. I was enjoying these Dungeons and Dragons comics. Obviously, I wouldn't keep buying them if I didn't enjoy them. But I gotta say, like, one of the series just went like, is it racism bad? I don't want that in my comics. Enough's enough, So this better be good. This better be good. Okay. I got this because the art. Frank Cho. Jeez, what else do you have to say? Frank Cho is just amazing artist. So, unless it's somebody else named Cho, and I got hoodwinked, we'll find out when I read this comic. But this looks awesome. Pathfinder, Wake the Dead. Again, I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons my whole life, and I know, Pathfinder's not D&D, but it might as well be. And I've been liking the Pathfinder. I like the characters in it. So there we go. Okay, more Rocketeer. I picked this up with the wrong hand because I gotta go to the left.
Rocketeer. So this is number 4. And again, you see that cover A? Somebody had asked me, how do I know if it's cover A? Oh, this is the same one I showed already. Because usually it says so, especially in the discount comic book service, the solicits, they show the edition of the cover, and I get the A because it's cheapest and it's the normal cover. I still am an old school comic book guy. I like one cover per comic. You know, I know variant covers sell, and I'm in a quandary. Should I do variant covers for my comic to sell? But you know, what do you want me to do? You know. Okay, this is a Conan the Barbarian. I think I missed issue number 1, but I am just loving this artwork. This is just a classic return to form. And again, my interest in these Barbarian comics are just at an all-time high, thanks to RJ and folks like RJ. This Black Hammer, The End, Jeff Lemire. I picked this up by accident, literally thinking the writer was somebody else. And I just loved it. So I'm happy accident, right? Me and what's his name? Bob Ross having happy accidents. Okay, this is a Hack and Slash Back to School. I'm a little confused by this because I got all the Hack and Slash comics. I'm a big fan of like the horror comics. And, you know, so it's like a horror comic. She's like the final girl. She's a survivor of a slasher of like Jason or Mike Myers. And because of that, she goes around and fights other slashers. So it's like borderline superhero, borderline horror. And then this is like a different tone. She's going to school and she's meeting, and it's almost like she's an amateur again. And it's almost like a reboot. But I went on Twitter and I asked Tim Seeley, and he said it's not a reboot. But I don't know. So I'm a little confused. Maybe this will ease out my confusion. Alice Never After, Dan Panosian. Look up. Dan Panosian is... The guy is just getting better and better and better. Phenomenal artist. This is the sequel to Alice Ever After, which I didn't read yet. I'm so far behind on my new comics. And this is the 3rd time I'm showing this. So I will go to these magazines now. Love and Rockets. That's, I don't know, as much as I love Rockets, I have to admit this is a pretty lazy cover. This is by far my least favorite Love and Rockets cover. But I still love Love and Rockets. This is what, like the 4th series. And then Shudder. That's what I look like when I dress up as Santa Claus, and no wonder the kids are all scared. But that is just an awesome cover. Matter of fact, I think this will be the thumbnail for this video. All right, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you with another video. I'm trying to get back to doing normal videos again. I know I've been doing a lot of live talks, but I'm having so much fun, you know. So I'm going to do... You know, I think I'm going to record a bunch of videos today and release it during the week. All right? Bye-bye.